So just out of curiosity, so what would a guy get in return for getting with you ladies? Because you guys have some pretty damn high standards. So what would he get being with you?
That's pussy.
But that's everywhere, so that's not really something you can.
Ooh, okay.
Everyone has that, or every woman has that.
Let's hear it.
I would say peace, number one, because a lot of women sometimes don't understand that a man needs a very peaceful household.
With that voice?
Especially when he's working hard. I know this voice doesn't work for you,
sexy.
but it may work for someone else that you like. So, next, I would say respect. That's very important. A man needs respect in a relationship. If he doesn't have the respect, it's just not going to work out.
True.
In my
All
opinion.
right, let's play a game real quick.
Okay.
I love playing this game. So I want all the ladies to put up 10 fingers real fast. Okay? 10 fingers? So I want you already named 2 things,
Yes.
but I want each of you ladies to name, we can start with the 2 things you mentioned. Peace and what? Respect. Right?
Yes.
Ladies, if you will give your man peace and respect, please put a finger down. Put
each
2
one.
fingers down.
For each one.
Okay?
If you would.
If you would, yeah.
One.
So if you give your man peace and respect, take 2 fingers down. If you only give one of them, then put 1 finger down. All right? So she named 2 things. So
Come
name
on,
one thing
somebody
that you would
got them.
provide to a man in a relationship that would benefit him.
Children.
We all can give
Benefit him.
children.
It's gonna be taking his money.
Let's do characteristics.
Yeah.
Or like attributes.
Yeah.
Versus like tangible
It
things.
could be, let me give you an example. It could be, I'm a good cook. It could be, I'm really friendly. It can be,
My body
I'm
count.
loyal.
I'm loyal.
I'm loyal.
It could be, I am,
I'm a man.
I'm a good talker.
What? Wait, what?
I don't know.
What? Who said that?
Yeah.
Your
So-
man down low. I...
So yeah, so that's basically what it is. So she said respectful and peace and peace. So one thing that you would provide to your guy in a relationship.
Growth. So education.
I got.
Okay, so I guess if you would,
She to college.
so you're smart, I guess.
I guess it's up to interpretation, but sure, yeah.
All right, ladies, if you're smart, take a finger down. Okay, we'll interpret that as smart. Take a finger down if you're smart. Go ahead.
I don't know. Make him smile. I'm funny.
Okay, if you're funny or have a sense of humor, take a finger down, ladies. What about
Some of
you?
y'all lying.
A safe space.
I'm sorry.
A safe space.
Okay, so peace as well, like she
I
stated.
don't got that.
It's the same thing. Yeah, same thing.
Sure. I mean,
Can I
Can you
name
give us
more,
something
please?
different? Oh, hold on. Let me just. We'll come back to you. Don't worry. What? Can you name one more thing then?
good sex.
Okay, awesome.
Well-
If you have good sex, ladies, take a finger down. All right, what about you?
I would probably say like I would teach him patience, and I would
Patience.
probably
So you're a patient, maybe?
I would say so.
Okay,
yeah, with a
ladies,
guy,
if you're
yeah.
patient, take a finger down.
Are we a patient?
No, patient as in like you are patient.
She's trying to be funny.
And I would probably
But she ain't funny though.
Ladies, let me see your fingers so I can see. Okay. If you have a hand down, then just keep one hand. If you already got 5, then take one. Yeah, there you go. What about you?
I'm a really good cook.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Yeah. I
Ladies,
can
if you're a
cook
good cook, take a
Jamaican
finger
food,
down.
Nando's.
English
Rice
food.
and peas. Can I say watermelon, please?
All right.
So watermelon,
What about
please.
Um,
It's on the counter.
I would say
Watermelon.
I wouldn't even know how to,
Understanding?
understand.
Okay, ladies, if you're understanding, take a finger down. And then we got 7 girls. Okay, go ahead. We'll come back to you.
It's not in the fridge, nigga. It's on the table.
I would also say my body count, exclusivity. I haven't been with many men, and I know the right man will value that, and he'll appreciate me waiting for him when I could have been with many guys, but I choose not to. I feel like that also is very valuable because he can trust that I'm not going to go sleeping around with
All
anyone.
right.
or
So you're not
cheat.
promiscuous.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies, if you're not promiscuous, take a finger down. And then I think one more. Go ahead. Because I think that's 10. Is that going to be 10? Because she named 2.
If someone
And
else has one, they can definitely go.
No. It's because I want to go 10 with 10 things.
Okay.
That's
okay.
why.
I can't think of anything right now.
Oh, you
I feel
can't?
like everything was said.
Well,
I don't know.
helps
funny you said
exercise
that.
helps to exercise. Okay, we'll go to you then. Can you name one thing that you provide?
Yeah, like
Timon?
like more business and opportunities to like increase our household, I guess.
So I guess resourceful.
Yeah. Very
Ladies, if you're
resourceful.
resourceful, can you take a finger down? Okay. All right. I think we've went over 10. Who still has? Now hold the fingers up of what you have left. We got 5, 1, 2, 2, nothing. What, 2, and then you have nothing over there?
Yeah, 0.
Nice.
Okay. So would it be fair to say that all of you bring similar things to the table?
Some people lying though.
I agree.
Like I know they lying.
Ta-da!
I don't got no peace to bring to that man.
Yeah, I'm not bringing a piece. I'm
So
bringing shit.
how common is it for women to? I hear all the time
But
from men.
hold on, real quick. The point I'm trying to establish here is that you guys are all demanding an exceptional man, but all of you are fairly average in what you bring in return.
All right then. Shit.
I mean, you didn't really ask.
I can bring this
Yes.
back.
I can bring in free
this back.
Yeah, shoot for the stars, what they say, right?
And to bring this back full
Okay,
circle, because she wants a guy that makes quite a bit of money, right? So I was like, okay, well, because you got rid of a guy. Remember, this all started because you got rid of a guy because he was being arrogant, right? So I was like, okay, well, if you would get rid of a guy just for being arrogant, would you be okay with him having other women? And you said no, right?
Correct.
You would not be okay with that. Well,
I understand the male biology of that,
Yeah.
but I personally would rather vet someone and see where they morally are and see if we're morally compatible first. So
yeah.
yeah.
Realistically speaking, though, you do realize that like any guy that makes that kind of money is probably going to have other women most of the time.
Not in my experience.
In your experience, means what's known to you and what's not known to you.
Everyone's different. I feel like, what you put out is what you get back. So
Okay.
for me, I don't have a hard time.
What about the rest of you? Are you guys okay with sharing your guy? Because all of you guys want to pretty much do it in the top 1%.
I believe it in poly.
I'm not putting none of that out into the public domain.
Okay, let's do this with a
Share
raise of
why.
hands. How many of you would be okay with your man having other women?
Is he Muslim?
Only her?
Yeah.
Like, is he Muslim or is he just a cheater? Like, what's going on?
No, you want 200K.
Like,
That's the
did he
problem.
bring the
That's
woman
the problem.
But what if you got your own bag? Like, coming, like, as a woman that has your own values, if you could take care of yourself, why would you want a man that can't, like, provide what you could provide for
Okay,
yourself?
let me ask you this.
Understandable.
Understand.
All right,
Well, to be honest, like,
hold on. Let me answer a question. What if a guy came to you and said, I got 30 Jordans?
what the fuck is that gonna do for me?
No.
Oh, that's what the fuck is your money going to do for me?
Oh,
No, I said why would I want a man that can I understand what he's saying, but I said why would I want
Hold on. No, because women say this dumb shit all the time.
All right.
I bring my own bag. I make my own money. You think we give a fuck about that?
I got
Just
money.
like when I said, oh, I got 30 Jordans, you're like, what the fuck? Like, it doesn't benefit us when you make money at all.
No, I
That's
didn't
not
say
true. Because
that was-
niggas be homeless and they be needing
And that's
places
not what
to
I
stay.
said. That wasn't my
niggas.
response, first of all. I was responding to you saying that, like, oh, we all requested a guy that has money. And I said, why would I want somebody who doesn't have money if I can take care of myself?
Understandable.
So I didn't say, oh, I have money, that's why you should like me. I didn't even list that if you want to be technical. So you should turn on your listening ears.
Oh.
No, I'm listening very closely. Which
No,
is
you
why I was
weren't.
able to
No, you
respond
weren't.
the
No,
way
you
I
weren't.
did.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
Because
It's okay. Next
because
question.
you have a high standard, right? And I'm saying you have an extremely high standard. That guy's probably going to want
You got
multiple
30
women.
Jordans. Stop talking to me.
Stop talking to me.
You actually think I have...
I know it's a joke. You think I'm...
So
Boy,
then,
you come on
why
now.
did you mention
Come
it?
on.
And you'd be mad
Yeah.
right now.
I was being the same sarcastic
No,
as he
no,
was.
I mean, not really.
Yeah, so the thing is, like, what I'm trying to explain here is that when a man, right, like when a girl says, oh, I got money, or flexes that, right, men don't really care about that.
But
at
we
all.
don't care
It
when
doesn't
you say,
benefit
like,
us.
why do you guys want a guy that has money? Because
Exactly.
we do. We don't care neither.
No. What I'm saying
Do
is
you
that...
think it's stopping? Do you think it's going to stop her from finding a guy that has peas? Like,
No,
it's
no,
not
no,
gonna stop
no.
her.
Have your high
It ain't
standards.
Stop me. It ain't stop none of it. It's probably not going to stop her either. So
Where's your man?
I'm single right now, and I already told you at the beginning of this
Bumperclot.
why I'm single.
What I'm trying to
my
establish.
life.
Let me
I'm
be
trying to figure out if I
okay.
want to
Be
live
quiet
in
for 2
America or
seconds. Be
not.
quiet for 2 seconds. Let me just establish something here, ladies. The problem is that you guys think that you're all special, and I think we established in the last exercise that most of you guys bring the same thing to the table.
Maybe
Can I
it's the
finish my
history
point?
that is what makes us think that we can achieve a certain thing. I haven't been
Girls,
with a
let
guy
him
that's
finish his
broke
point
before
because he let
in
you
my
talk,
life.
okay, ladies? So
Let me finish my
just,
point,
you know,
please.
it's one of you.
I think what I just established in the past exercise, right, is that all of you guys are looking for an exceptional man, but quite frankly, most of you are very average and bring the same thing to the table as the other women. So what I'm saying is that the man that you guys are looking for is in the top 1%. 300K, 120K, 200K, 200K, 275K, 120K, 80K. All these guys are hard to find. But
Not
quite
for me.
frankly, look, when I say they're hard to find, it doesn't mean that they hit you up on Instagram or hit you up on a dating app. I'm talking about find them, have them court you, take you seriously, get down on one knee, and give you a ring. And my argument is most women can't actually get to the logically sound conclusion, which is marriage. Most of you guys can date these guys. Most of you guys can have sex with these guys. Maybe you guys can even hang out with them for quite a bit or date them for a long-term relationship for a few years. But can you keep them long-term? I would argue no, because there's not enough of these guys to go around. They're in the top 1%. Meanwhile, most of you are average. No offense.
I don't know. I live in New York, so like that percentage of like 200,000, that's really like basic. Like I'm not even asking for nothing. Like you just gotta have that. You gotta pay that just for a 2-bedroom.
But the
You
point
get what I'm
is,
saying? Like
after
it's not
all
like
that
I'm
said and
asking for
done-
something crazy.
Are they gonna want you long term? Is the thing though.
Absolutely. I never had an issue with no one not wanting me long term.
Every man
I chose
has a
my
type,
career.
and I feel
I'm-
like if you're his dream girl, sorry to cut you.
No, I agree with what you're saying.
Every
but-
man has a type, right? And if you're his dream girl and you meet all of his qualities and his standards, that man will fall in love with you and that man will take you serious. So these women can meet a man that they deem as their dream girl, and they can even find a man that they can even be their dream girl, but they have to have those qualities, right? And a lot of qualities he's saying are very common. I understand that. But you have a type. If you meet the type of woman, you're like, wow, she meets all of my standards. I'm more likely to take her serious and settle down with her. So it's about
And
finding
she
someone.
could be hella basic to somebody else.
Exactly. Everyone has a different type. So you have to date people who likes you and has high interest in you. And there's ways you can do that. And this is why I would love to teach
here's the
women how to
problem
do
that you're
that.
making. Here's the problem that you're making here, or the mistake you're making here. We don't have as high standards as you guys do.
Yep.
But you just said that
Therefore-
we're so average.
But she has to be pretty. She has to be pretty.
She can
Hold
suck.
Hold on.
Yo. See, this is another thing. Like, you guys just interrupt. Like, men don't have as high standards as women do. Average women want top tier guys. Top tier guys are okay with average women. So guess what? There's way more average women than there are top tier guys.
Yep.
So what does that mean? It means that things are lopsided. That means that I can find a girl fast and you can find a guy more than likely that you actually like. So what I'm trying to say is that you guys are all chasing a small percentile of men that might not necessarily want you back. You might
They
want you for some
chasing
sex or
us.
whatever.
Okay, then they're definitely chasing
I
us.
agree with what you guys are saying. It makes
let me
sense.
be extremely blunt about this, because maybe it's not getting through your heads.
Maybe.
Unless you got a ring, shut the fuck.
What if we turn down rings though? Like we turn down rings.
I'm gonna say this
Like,
again.
where's your
Hold on.
Where is his ring? Please show the ring.
Hold on. I'm gonna say this one more time. Unless you got a ring, shut the fuck up.
Let me
explain something to you.
Everyone there talk except from him, because no one is married here except from him.
It's not real until a man gets down on a knee that you actually like and might respect and want to be with and proposes to you. And since none of you guys have that, I don't want to hear any.
What if nobody wants to get married though? What if none of us? What if none of us?
You guys never.
Yo. I will give you the opportunity to talk. Let me finish saying what I'm saying. Okay? Again, until you get a guy that you like, I don't care about people that propose to you that you don't give a fuck about. I'm talking about men that you actually like, where if he got down on a knee, you'd be like fucking crying, excited. I don't give a fuck about the dusty nigga that proposed to you or some guy that gave you a fucking ring pop. I don't care about that. I'm talking about a guy that you actually love and admire, respect, getting down on one knee and wanting to marry you, and you're like, oh my God, and you fucking go crazy. That's what I'm talking about. Most of you guys can't do that, because if you did, you'd have one. But instead, women like to go ahead and say, I'm pretty. Look at all these guys in my DMs. Look at all these men that want to date me. I don't give a fuck. That's easy mode. That's like me saying, yo, I'm whacking off to all these bitches on Pornhub. I get mad girls. It doesn't make sense. If I whack off to girls on Pornhub, that doesn't mean I get bitches. If you got a bunch of dudes in your DM, it doesn't mean you get guys that want to take you seriously. Sex and a relationship are two different things. But women are retarded and think, I get attention.
Who
I got
hurt
niggas
him?
after me.
What if everyone
That's
doesn't
what I'm
want to
saying.
get married?
Let me finish what I'm saying. Then I'll let you rebut. But women are retarded and think attention means relationship. No, attention means sexual potential. Other than that, they're not going to take you serious a lot of times. And the way that some of you guys behave, I can see why you're single. But anyway, we'll go ahead and who has something to say about somebody hurt me? Somebody said something?
Yeah, I said that. It seems you're very hurt. Like,
okay, what makes me hurt? Please explain.
it seems. Well, how do you know that everybody wants to get married? Period. Like, how is that everybody's end goal? Like, how do you know that everybody wants to commit to just one person forever, and that's the whole point that they're dating somebody?
I just asked.
He said, "Where's your ring?"
What's the purpose of your relationship, right? Most of you said for marriage and kids.
Not really. Not most of us.
all
No.
us. Like in long term, that's a goal because like that's everyone's life goal in general.
Yes.
But that's not our purpose to just
To
go
ask,
and do it.
to ask where is the ring is
But
like.
that's what he's saying though.
Because
ultimately you end up with a man long term, right? So that's what you're saying.
Ultimately,
Yeah, but like the right
future.
person in the future. Not right now.
Not
We don't
right
want to
now.
marry tomorrow. We're not trying
Long
to do that.
term doesn't mean you have to get a
I'm
ring though.
single,
Long
I'm not
term could be
looking.
as long as you want it to be without a ring or with one. Like so,
What the fuck?
Either
the
way,
ring, the
it's with a
ring
man,
does
right?
not, the ring does not decipher whether
Either
or not
way-
you guys are that serious or not. Like it's
Either
just.
way is with a man, right?
I actually agree with Myron and how he thinks, and I understand what he's saying. Like, yes, we have very high standards, and we're attracted to 0.1%, and most women won't see that. And you have to be that man's dream girl. But there's ways that you can be that man's dream girl.
Yeah,
There's-
but you're missing the part where you'll be the dream girl, but he's going to have some nightmare chicks on the side that he's going to have sex with, and he's going to want to
Some
try
men
some
are
strange.
more raised right. They don't.
But there's
more
men that are
raised-
disciplined.
Like, you guys want
Discipline.
high status men,
Yeah.
but you don't want to deal with high status
But-
problems. You think he's just going to
But I
sit
have
there
a
and fuck
question.
you, or deal with your bullshit, or hang out with you, or let you disrespect or talk to you
Ask
crazy?
them
but
if
why
they're gonna
d-
cheat on
why
their
does he
wife or
only
their
say
girlfriend out there?
negative
I bet you
things?
considered high value.
One at a time. Go
Okay,
ahead.
why does he only say negative things when he's speaking in the connotation to women? Because, like, for one, I don't know. I'm pretty sure half of us women at the table, like, we're not average. Maybe to you, you might be judging us how we look, but, like, I don't
You
know.
proved it
You
through
could
the experiment just now.
never, babe. You never Googled me or nothing, so I'm not here to flex that. I'm here to answer my
Did we
questions
not just
about
do a
relationship.
10-finger thing?
No, yeah, but that was
theory
based
sucks.
off of other people though. That wasn't based off of my own comments. that was
Yeah,
based off
but
of what
guys
they
don't
said
care
they would
about the
do.
clout,
I
though.
said I would do that and plus more. So that experiment is a failure if you want to be technical.
No, it's actually
Like, if you
very...
wanna be technical.
Because here's the thing. I asked you for things that men care about. And all of you guys brought the same to the table.
No, we
That's the
didn't.
point.
You said when she started,
Those
you made
things
us
are
put a
important,
10
though.
and
Things
agree
are-
whether if we could do what the other women did.
Yes.
You didn't ask us individually what we could do and pick 10 because mine would have been different than what these women
tell us
could
your,
do.
your 10 right now.
No, I'm not. Because I'm not gonna tell my 10.
Oh my
I'm
God.
not
Are
because
you
you know
guys
why?
really-
Because
this
I
is
feel like I'm not
sensitive.
here to sell whether somebody wants to marry me or whether I deserve a high value man
Exactly.
to you guys.
Exactly.
Because I got
Because how much do you guys make? How much do you guys
Forget
make
us.
a year?
What if he's watching right now? Tell him.
I don't.
Why would
He's
he-
not.
why would I wanna
I don't
watch
have to.
this?
Like they're in my
Waiting
phone.
on
Like it
you.
exists in my life already.
Here's the thing. You know what? You know what's fantastic? That hubris is precisely why she's going to stay single for a very long time. And here's the thing.
She chooses to be single.
Because here's the thing.
She just wants to be single.
Because here's the
I just
problem.
don't want a guy like him or him.
Here's the problem with modern day
Please,
women. You
save me.
guys, right? You guys don't think you have to work for a man to commit to you. You
Never.
guys think he's-
Never.
See right there.
That's
so
not true.
let me get this straight. Let me get this straight.
Spitting facts,
Let
man.
me get this straight. You want a guy that's top tier in the top 1%. You want to make it $275K per year, right? Probably more because he lives in New York City. Have some swag, be good looking, be a good talk, all that. And you want all that, right? But then he's
Nah.
got to come to you, and you don't got to put no work in.
No.
No, I never
She's
said
definitely gonna
that.
put
Like
work
that's what I'm saying. You guys are just drawing conclusions from the few little bits of pieces of information that we asked. That's all I'm saying. Like
You just said no when I said you don't got to work for
no,
a guy.
because you said, "Oh, he's got to be in swag and stuff." No, we
no.
have to work for each other to build a relationship. Point blank.
For each
Period.
other?
To each other. Like you have to work on it. It's a mutual thing. You don't just come and I'm like, "Hey, I'm cute and I'm here. Give me everything." Like no. And it's the same thing. I'm not gonna go and chase men to see like, oh, he's fire. Let me see what he's got. Like that's not the vibe. It's about finding an actual connection because I'm a high value woman myself that holds myself, my career and everything that I do to a standard. I would hope to have a partner that does the
There's
same.
no such thing as a high value woman.
In your opinion.
Crazy.
No. I'll explain
In
why.
your opinion.
No, let me explain why. The reason why there's no such thing as a high value woman is because all women have value. All of you do. As soon as you
So
guys
does
turn
all
18.
men.
No, men don't have value actually. Men
So
have to
how
build
are
their
there
value.
high value men?
Men have to build their value.
So women can't build their value.
Okay.
But we can be devalued when
You're
we
born
fuck
with it.
out
Because
too much,
here's
right?
the thing, right? When you turn 18,
That's what he's
when you turn 18,
Maybe.
you have basically $1 million given to you. Okay.
Really?
A woman gets her money up
I didn't
front.
get none.
Maybe for you. But
Nigga, you got tits, nigga. You got tits. Come
I
on.
didn't get $1 million. Maybe it's an American
You got
thing.
$2 million. $1 million there.
Oh, thanks.
it's an analogy.
$2 million right there, nigga.
What $1 million from that? I didn't get it.
All right, you missed that train. Never mind.
Anyway, so like I was saying, women are given their value up front. You guys turn 18, you can be on a yacht with millionaires. Men, on the other hand, we can't be on a yacht unless we are a millionaire. We must become successful to be able to get sexual access. Women don't. Okay? So it's up to you how you want to spend that money. If you want to go ahead and chase a career and make money in real life, that's fine, but that's going to come at a cost. So what I'm saying is that men have to build their value, women don't. So it's not the same whatsoever.
I have a rebuttal to that. I know some broke men that are getting pussy all the time that have like 10 baby mums.
Great.
They got like 10 pitney out the road and they're fucking bare girls. And they got
They're
no
bagels.
money. They don't even. I know
Sure.
someone. What do you mean? I know someone. Yeah, she.
No, I'm not saying I don't
man,
believe you. I'm just saying you're
whose
using.
man had to beg her £10 so he can go buy cigarettes. Like, come
Yeah.
on, and he's fucking bare girls. He's got
Understand.
a whole heap of pitney out on the way. So like,
Look,
you
I
can
get it that
fuck
you
if
know.
you want to.
I'm sure you know 5 or 10 guys that are
So
fucking
everyone
girls.
doesn't know any a broke guy that is fucking.
We understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
Mad
that's,
at
that's,
them.
that's still
It's
a
true.
minority of men, though. That's still a minority.
Yeah, ladies.
So everything is a
You think
minority.
most
The
men
ones
are
with
high
money.
value? Most men
Everything
are
is
high
a
value.
minority. Exactly.
Whoa,
So-
whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay,
Most men are broke.
Most men are broke, and they act like they got money, yeah. And then the longer you're in a relationship with them is when you find out that actually they're just chatting
We
shit.
agree with you.
So what's the solution?
So then, what's the solution? Yes, yes.
You
What is the
talk a lot
solution?
about the women.
Yeah.
It's
How
just
can
finding
men
a man
contribute
who sees
to
you
the
as a dream
problem?
girl.
Yeah, how
honest,
can we
because-
come to common ground? Because that's what we're here
Well,
for
no,
today.
no,
I mean,
Balancing
look,
the high
I'm just
and the
saying,
low
like,
value
you
I think they're
guys,
just here to
like I
run
said before,
experiments on women.
Some of y'all need to.
I think, are we talking
got
shit?
a
Or are we trying to find a
reaction.
solution?
They're definitely
we're telling you
talking shit.
the real and the truth, and you're like, oh, you're being
According
this and
to
that.
who?
You guys are telling a bias.
You want us to
version.
lay you?
Like,
Well,
we're telling you our
truth.
truth.
Balance to the
want-
argument.
Arguably, we're telling you our
You want us to lay
truths,
to you?
and you guys are
No, no.
arguing with
You-
us
you want
about
us-
how
hold
we
on, wait,
live.
wait. You want us to lay to you?
Yeah. I'll take it. Why not?
I mean, yeah, she told me earlier.
That's what it
but,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually kind of ridiculous. Like I said, it's just the math. I mean,
What's the
it's
solution?
very simple.
That's what I'm saying.
Lower your standards for a lot of you.